pretty good. I hope yours is going as well.
I'm in Virginia Beach right now. The Atlantic Ocean is my backdrop.
I hope it looks really cool in the final video. But nice, 65 degrees, completely sunny. Get that vitamin D, get it going. Just have a good day. Today's video is going to be the basic do's and don'ts of vinyl record care. There are a lot of things that can make or break your experience when it comes to collecting vinyl. So these are some basic tips. Experienced collectors, this might be like common sense to them, but someone who's getting into the hobby for the first time may not know this. So these are directed towards them. Help them kind of get used to how they should care for the records. So your first tip is never store your records in an overly heated room or an overly cold room. Heat tends to warp the record, and that's what's going to get your scratchy noises. It's just going to be unplayable. But if you also do it too cold, the record becomes brittle and it kind of just tends to break in your hands. So the ideal temperature you're going to want to store your records in would be about 60 to 75 degrees, basic room temperature. It's very easy, but some people just don't know that. So never leave your records directly in the sun, because it's just that same idea. Over time, it's just going to tend to warp, and it kind of melts the vinyl a little bit. So avoid that if possible. Second tip is record storage. Never store your records flat, and especially never do it one on top of the other, because the added weight over time is what's going to cause warp, it's going to cause cracks, and it's going to break your bank, because vinyl records, Lord knows they're expensive. So save your wallet and save some frustration. Store them upright, kind of like on a bookshelf. Third tip, always wash your records in your stylus using water or anti-static brushes. Anti-static brush, it gets right in these grooves and gets that dust out, because dust over time accumulates into the grooves, but also it accumulates on your needle with every time that you play a record. So it's always a good idea to spray it down, take that brush and go to work on your record, just a little taps, little touches, and on that needle too. That way you're going to avoid the scratchy, pesky noises, and in my opinion it sounds a lot better playing records wet as compared to dry. And last, proper handling of your record. I wish I had one on me right now to kind of show, but you never want to hold your record, you never want to touch the grooves, because smudges, fingerprints, just the oils from your hands can kind of, it does a counterbalance to the vinyl, and it's just sensitive like that. It's kind of like the same thing with dust. It just accumulates into the grooves and it just makes a pesky sound. So you're going to want to grab it. You're going to want to grab the vinyl like this along the edges, outer edges, just on the nape of your hand. Or grab it with the centerpiece. It's usually made out of cardboard or paper or any other material. That's your proper way of, I usually just do the outer edge and put it right into my record player, and I'm good to go. And as for that concludes today's tips and tricks. I hope you all learned something from it. I hope it made it easier in your beginning journey of vinyl record collecting. You have a great day. Thanks for the pepperoni.